Hello and welcome back to another weather video. So, this is the cone as of 8 p.m. last night. The sustained winds were at 40 miles an hour and it was moving east-northeast at 3 miles an hour. Now, if we look at the latest cone, so the 11 a.m. update, it is now moving at 5 miles an hour. Yay! It's moving quote-unquote fast now. Maximum sustained winds are now up to 60, so it has gained strength over the water because, it has been sitting out there. And this is basically expected to become remnants by the time it gets up to the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. It will not be particularly strong wind-wise, but it will be a rainmaker. This is the general flood risk over the next 3 days. And you can see there is a high risk for places like Raleigh and Wilmington, and that moderate risk, which is still very significant for Charlotte and Charleston. But as this system starts to basically just strewn itself out over the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast, it's actually going to create a moderate. There's now a moderate flood risk for places like Syracuse. So that is concerning. It's also a relatively mountainous region in some of those areas, so that can increase flooding as well. Now, if we look at the rainfall outlook, obviously a lot of rain has fallen. Wilmington could still get another additional about 8 to 12 inches. Charleston's not going to get a ton more, 4 to 6, which is significant, but nothing compared to before. And then places like the interior Northeast could get a general 4 to 6, 2 to 4, 4 to 6 inches. Now, if we look at the key messages, it's that, surprise, heavy rainfall across portions of the Carolinas expected to persist through Thursday, along with areas of considerable flooding. Expected heavy rainfall will also result in considerable flooding impacts across portions of the mid-Atlantic states and Northeast into Saturday morning. Tropical storm conditions will affect portions of South Carolina, North Carolina coast Thursday. Tropical storm warnings watches are in effect for portions of that area. And then, of course, coastal flooding from storm surge, possible portions of South Carolina, North Carolina coastline through Thursday. Now, last but not least, the tornado risk. Here's the SPC Day 1 tornado risk, Storm Prediction Center. There's a 2% tornado probability in for mainly the North Carolina coast. Now, this is a 2% probability of a tornado within 25 miles of a point. Tomorrow, Day 2, there's a 5% tornado risk, which is significant, relatively significant for a pretty confined area. That includes places like Norfolk, Virginia. I always feel like I'm saying a bad word when I say that, but yeah, Norfolk, I can't say it, but yeah, places like that, for example, are under a 5% for tomorrow. That's what we're looking at. We'll end the day with a beautiful bunny photo, very majestic, and yes, stay safe as always until next time.